We are back. It is 2022 and we are setting goals. We are making intentions, and we are doing things, and we're saving money. So I hope that you are all excited about the new year and the possibilities and what can come and what you are planning on doing. I hope you set some financial goals and maybe some resolutions. I set a couple of resolutions. I do have some financial goals, which I'll talk about in another video. But for today, we're going to do a cash stuffing. And today we're going to be stuffing $586 into my cash envelopes and sinking funds and my 100 envelope challenge. Before we start, I just wanted to wish you all a happy new year, and I hope you all had a great holiday, a great Christmas, a great New Year's Eve. I hope it was safe. I hope you had time to spend time with family and friends and all that fun stuff. I know I did. I got a lot of sleep. I caught up on some movies. I did all the things. So let's do it. We're going to be stuffing $586 into my cash envelopes and my sinking funds and my 100 envelopes challenge. I've made a couple of small changes. Some of them I will talk about today, and some of them I will talk about in a future video. But pretty much, I haven't changed too much. I'm not doing any extra saving challenges. I'm still working on this 100 envelope challenge, which is going to kick my butt, but we're going to do it. So for this pay period, I'm stuffing $74 into my 100 envelope challenge. Even though I didn't do videos, I did stuff my my envelopes and my sinking funds and everything over the month of December, and I was able to stuff some of my 100 envelopes more than to a pay period. I don't know if that makes sense. I was able to stuff a couple of envelopes instead of one. I was able to stuff two during one pay period. So I have a couple more that I've crossed off my list. But today we're stuffing $74 into my 100 envelope challenge, and what is it? 5074. Okay. So I've seen a lot of girls, ladies, women unstuff their challenges, and one day I'll get there, but it's not gonna be today. But I mean, it must be so satisfying to just unstuff all your challenges, see how much you made, and like have that money just sitting there knowing that you saved it all. That is incredibly satisfying experience, and I just can't wait till I get to that point. But we are not there yet because we got a long way to go. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the norm, which is my Con Ed, which is getting $55. And hopefully this will be a quick and dirty video because I've already filled out my trackers. And we're gonna go from there. Dollar Tree, y'all, even though Dollar Tree is now a $1.25 tree, I did some damage over the holidays at Dollar Tree. I kept going back. I was doing some crafting. I was doing, Christmas supplies and everything. It was kind of crazy. So we're stuffing $5 into Dollar Tree, which is completely, all my folders are completely completely wiped out. Eating out was really bad. So as usual, eating out's $1 is going to be a challenge. So we're going to be putting $15 into eating out, and we're going to try, I'm going to try this thing. Okay. And let's pause for a moment. I'm going to try this thing where I'm going to try not to spend any extra money during the month of January. I know I'm filming this on January 2nd. I didn't film anything on January 1st because I mostly just hung out and sat on the couch. So I didn't film anything. But I'm going to try not to buy any extra things other than, necessities like household supplies, toilet paper, paper towel, groceries during the month of January. So no clothing, no Dollar Tree purchases, no eating out. What are my other categories? No clothing and shoes, no beauty and hair, none of that stuff. I'm going to make my coffee from home. I'm going to attempt to have a no spend January. Now, if any of you are interested in doing this with me, I'm starting on January 2nd. So if any of you are interested in doing this with me, let me know in the comments if you're trying to do a no spend January, or maybe you're trying to not spend money at your favorite store. Maybe it's a no spend Target or a no spend Dollar Tree, which could be my problem, or no spend Michael's. So, and do it the way you want to do it. Like if you got gift cards and you consider that not spending money, go ahead and use your gift cards. But I'm doing a no cash no spending of cash January, and we will see how that goes. Fingers crossed that I can keep this resolution out there, and I'm telling you now so y'all can keep me accountable and let me know if any of you are doing it. I will cheer me on. I'm gonna need help, especially in this eating out category, but it's gonna be a little difficult. But that's my intention for January. We're gonna see how that goes, in addition to all my other resolutions. But I just came up with that, and I thought, you know what, I never did a whole no spend month other than a necessity, so let's see how that goes. So we're putting $15 in eating out, and my goal is to have $15 at the end of the month, and we don't need it. Oh, what's that? Okay, what did I do there? Okay, $15. So wish me luck, y'all. I'm really hoping that this works out. I'll be so giddy if this works out. Okay, we're putting $10 into fun, and what I'll do is, with the goal of not using this money, this will roll over, so I'll have this extra money in for next month, for February. So I kind of had a head talk for February. So $10 into fun. Okay. And for giving, we're not going to put anything into giving because we got $80 here. Now, I'm not going to include giving into that no spend, because if I find somebody that I think is in need, I'm going to give them money. I don't consider that like spending for myself or spending for fun. I don't get in trouble with giving money away. I mean, wouldn't that be great if we just, well, I mean, not to our own detriment, but wouldn't that be great if we, you know, our overspend category was giving. Nobody overspends in giving. Nobody does that. I don't do that. So if I see something in need, I will use my spending. I will use my $80 in my giving category. But other than that, other categories, I will not be doing that. So groceries. Yeah, groceries. I'm going to do $150. I'm increasing my groceries a little bit at the beginning of the year because I'm doing some stock ups. So we're going to see how that goes. It's $150 in the groceries, and I've already done my tracker, so hopefully, fingers crossed, this will go a little quicker. Household, we're going to do $10. And usually, household got me in trouble last month. Yeah, it got me in a lot of trouble. But we're gonna be good with her. Miscellaneous, we're gonna put in $20 because and miscellaneous is what usually saves me when I go over. So all these categories, miscellaneous, I'm hoping you still intact by the end of January. So exciting. Okay, so we're done with our cash envelopes, and we're gonna go into our sinking funds. So our sinking funds. So I have to say it. I know y'all, we don't have smell-o-vision yet. In the future, I'm hoping we do, or maybe that could be probably a problem too if we do have smell-o-vision. But I've gotten, over the last couple months, I've gotten into candles, and I know y'all wonder, where have I been with this whole candle thing? And I was there like, but I like the ones that are mostly wood-based, so mahogany, cedar, fern and stuff like that. I love those, and they're kind of masculine scents, but I really love them, and I just love them. So right now, I'll say all I have to say. So right now, I'm burning a mahogany sage candle, and it really does kind of change my mood and the atmosphere in the place, and I'm loving it. It is so warm and cozy, and it's got a wood wick. I don't know if that makes it burn longer. I'm not quite sure the significance of the wood wick, but the scent coming off of this is so amazing. So really loving my candle, and I'm only drinking water today, y'all. So no specialty drinks, just doing the water. So let's go to our sinking funds. Sinking funds, sinking funds, sinking funds. Beauty and hair, we have, how much are we spending beauty hair? How much are we spending beauty hair? Oh, we're only putting $5 in. I got a haircut right before Christmas, and it was great. It's my first haircut I've gotten in 2 years, and my hairdresser is really, she's not a barber, but she's a hairdresser, but she does my cuts like a barber. I have short hair, so I like to get it lined up, and when I was cutting it on my own with the shavers, with the clippers, it was okay. And if I put gel in it, it covers up my mistakes. I didn't create any bald spots, which was my biggest fear, that I would create bald spots in my head. But during the pandemic, I wasn't going to any hairdressers. During the height of the pandemic in 2020, I was going to any hairdresser. So I bought some shavers on Amazon, and I kind of watched a bunch of YouTube videos on how to do my hair. And I cut my hair, and it looked, because my hair was so long and I wasn't used to it, so I kind of cut it down, and it looked decent. But you know, that clean, how they clean up the back and the sides and everything, I couldn't do that. I mean, it looked okay, but it didn't look like my hairdresser did it. So finally I went to the hairdresser. She hooked me up, got my hair looking right, and I was very happy. Of course, she cut down so much of my hair. Now I have to dye it in again because I see all the gray, but that's another whole situation. But anyway, my hair is cut. I feel good. It's nothing like a good haircut. When you get a good haircut, you just feel really good. And I got it right before Christmas, and I was just feeling really good. But anyway, I digress. Putting $5 into my hair fund. And the next category is clothing and shoes, and I'm putting another $5 in there. Now, story about this. I took 2 weeks off. I took the 20th until tomorrow off. So I had some time to just kind of roam on the internet and do some things. I'm putting $5 in clothing and shoes. So I was on Land's End looking for gifts, and they had this sale. I don't know if you guys go to Land's End, but I get like all my winter coats there, and they had this sale. It was like 70% off of winter coats. I bought, and there was like an hour left to get the deal. So I bought like 5 coats that I thought I might like, and I was looking for mostly a raincoat, and then I was looking for a kind of a shorter version of my puffer coat, because I have a really long puffer coat, because here on the East Coast it gets really cold, and sometimes you're standing out waiting for trains and stuff like that, and you just want everything covered, and that coat is fabulous for that. But sometimes it's too much, it's too warm, and it's too long. So I wanted something that came more to the waist, so I found myself a puffer coat, and I found myself a raincoat with a removable lining, and I think I got them both for like $150 something, which was great. And they were well over that price. But I bought 5 coats, and I put them on my credit card, and now I have to return all those 5 coats before my credit card bill comes due, so they can refund them. But yeah, I think I bought like $400 worth of coats, and I'm keeping 155. Keeping the 2 coats that are like worth 155. But I'm in love with my coats. My puffer coat, the shorter one that has that is a little bit warmer than my raincoat, loving it. It fits great, it's comfortable. I love that coat. But yeah, so I think Land's End's probably having some more sales, because they seem to have, and I should know this, but I was kind of in a moment where I was like, oh, I gotta get all these coats before the sale ends. But I'm sure they're having end of season sales, New Year's sales that you can get with like 50 to 60, 70% off. But I would just check them out, because they have some great coats. But yeah, I found a couple good coats at Land's End, so check it out. Hobbies and crafts. Did a lot of that over the holidays, so we're gonna give $5 in here. I did a lot of like ornament crafts, customized ornaments. I did some mugs. I bought these types of mugs, and I put names and sayings for each person in different colors and everything. I did some vinyls and everything, and they really seemed to like them, so that was kind of cool. I didn't put anything on mine, but I put them on there, so mine will have to wait. On Megita Jones, we're adding $5 to this one as well. Did you guys do any crafts during the holidays? I'm a crafty girl, so I love doing crafts during the holidays. So we're gonna put $5 here, and we should have, how much should we have in here? Just since I took it out, count it. 20, 30, 35, 40, 41, 22, 43, 44. Okay, that takes some ties. I'm a crafty person, so I like doing crafty gifts, and so I was doing a lot of little stocking stuffers and crafts and stuff like that. I gave, I bought gifts, but I did some crafts for some people as well, so that was kind of fun. AC and fans, we're gonna put $7 in that guy. Okay, and this is gonna, I'm feeling like this is gonna be used soon for at least one fan, because I have a fan that it's at 100. With the $7 is going to be at 107. I feel like this is going to. I have a fan that's just reaching its old age. I'm gonna do 5 and then 2. Okay, and we got 50, 70, 80, 90. Uh-oh. Oh, maybe I didn't update my tracker. 50, 70, 80, 95, 97, 99, 101, 103, 104, 105, 107. This 2 is out of place. So this is, oh, it's right, $107. Okay, I did it right, $107. I have a fan here that I've had for like, I feel like I've had it for at least 10 years, and it's gonna go soon. Let's just say that it's gonna reach its time. We're gonna add $40 to my emergency fund. Okay, another story. I had to buy a new faucet over the holidays because my faucet just all of a sudden just started getting wobbly and it was getting shaky within the faucet. And I live in an apartment, but my faucet doesn't have the faucet that the apartment provides doesn't have a sprayer. So I really wanted a sprayer, so I bought my own faucet. And I've had that faucet for a number of years, but also it just started wobbling. And so I called the super who installed the faucet that I bought to come and take a look at it. So he came up and he took a look at it, and he's like, it's completely missing a whole part. That he goes, oh, before he looked at it, he goes, there's probably, you just have to screw it back in, because he saw it was really wobbly. You probably just have to screw it back in. Let me go down and look under it. So he went under the sink and he looked at it, and he's like, oh, it's completely missing a whole big part, like the thing that you screw it in with. And I'm just like, well, how does that happen? He goes, and I don't see it down here anywhere. And I'm like, don't look at me, because I don't go under there. I'm not going under there fixing, meddling with anything. He's like, that is so weird. The whole part is missing. So he's like, well, it's looks corroded anyway where the part was, so you're probably gonna have to get. He goes, I don't recall us even providing these kind of faucets. And I go, no, I bought it. I'll just buy another one. Would you mind? Could you like replace it? He goes, yeah, go ahead and get another one. So Amazon, in its amazingness and sometimes scariness, was able to get me one like the next day. So he came back like the next day and he installed it, and because I had to pull everything from under the sink so he can like get under there and do, you know, change. He found the whole part and he goes, oh my God, this whole part completely fell apart, almost dissolved, and it was corroded. He goes, what is going on with this? And I'm like, I couldn't tell you. So I say after to say I had to use money out of my emergency fund to buy a new faucet, because that's what this fund is for. So I'm putting $40 in here. I have 100, no, I have 140, 50, 100, 20, 41. I have $141. So and that faucet was like 80 something bucks. So I'm gonna have to replenish that. But that is what emergency funds are for. When things break and you have an emergency fund to fix it, it's not a big deal. You went on Amazon, took money out of emergency fund, purchased the thing. Love it. Okay, so the next category is going to be house, which we're going to put $20 into. And so I'm thinking about doing something a little special with my house fund. I'm not going to talk about it yet. I have a video coming up where I'll mention a little bit more, but yeah, thinking about doing something a little bit different with my house fund to help kind of speed this process along. So because currently I have $171 in here, which is not going to buy me much of a house. So I have 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 5, 67, 69, 8, 70, 71, $171. Okay. So as I mentioned or may not mention, I am approaching retirement age. I am currently 54. I'll be 55 this year in 2022, in August of 2022. And I want to retire at the age of 62. Now, I kind of started the whole saving for retirement thing late. I mean, I've always contributed my 401k, and I had a Roth that I kind of put some money into it, but I wasn't really focused on putting money into it. And it wasn't until I reached 50, like 4 years ago, that I really started kind of going, holy crud, I'm 50 years old. I have at the most 70 years to retire, but I would actually like to retire in 12. So I want to retire at 62, and I'm thinking, okay, how do I make that happen? I don't have a lot of money in my savings. I don't have a lot of money that I contribute to my 401k. I think I just put enough money to hit the match, which I think everybody. If you have access to a 401k and your company matches it, put enough money to at least hit that match. And if that's not something you're doing, make that a New Year's resolution. I swear to you, if you do that, you won't miss the money. And you will be contributing to your retirement. So at the very least, if you haven't started retirement and if you have a job where you have a 401k and your company matches it, put in enough money to get that match. You are giving away free money if you're not getting that match. Literally giving it away. So that is my advice to you during this video for saving for retirement, for investing. Get that match. Anyway, so one of my goals is to retire at the age of 62, and when I retire, to have enough money available for if I decide to purchase a home, I haven't decided if I want to be a first-time homeowner at age 62, but I want the flexibility to do so. So that's what this fund is for. And I would like it to grow. If I can't pay cash for a home, which I don't know if I'm going to be able to do, I want to have a really healthy down payment. So where that my monthly payment is something much lower than what I'm paying for rent now. So that is the intention for this envelope. I've been thinking about how I'm going to work to maximize, because it's slow growing. I mean, I've been doing this cash stuffing again since July, and I've only had $171 in here, only because I haven't been focusing on it. But honestly, if I really want some growth in this envelope, I'm going to have to not really think outside the box, but kind of be more aggressive with it. So I have plans for it. We'll discuss it in another video, but house fund will be changing. There'll be changes coming to this house fund envelope. Okay. So the next category is healthcare, which we're going to add $20 to. And like I said, I already updated my trackers. So healthcare, we currently have $91. We have $71. We're going to add 20 to give it 91. 20, 40. Let's do this again, because come on. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 87, 89, 90, 91. Awesome. So that's going to be that. And since we're focusing on AC and fans, we're not putting anything to the iPad or the mattress. One day I'm going to get a new mattress. It is near that time where I really need a new mattress, but that is not the thing. My washer fund is fully funded. No more needs to go in this envelope, so we're just going to leave that as it is. And we're going to go on to my next envelopes. Okay, so we're going to go into my annuals. And this month, my Amazon Prime is coming up, and that has already been fully funded, so we can go past that. I think that comes out of my account sometime around mid-January. Okay, so that's fully funded. So the next one is taxes, which I'm going to be saving $300 for. We currently have 107, and I'm putting in my annuals 45, 20, and 5, which would be, let's put this in its proper order. Why am I doing this? Okay. So let's count it. 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 135, 140, 145, 150, 51, 52, 152. This is in the way. So we're going to update this tracker. We're halfway there, y'all. We're halfway there. So we added $45. This is 1, 2 plus 45. It was $152, I said? Yes, 152. Again, make me do math. I done told y'all I don't know no math. And actually, I need to add another tab in here because I realized that there's a tab missing, so I need to go back and do that. Every time I see this, I go, oh, I gotta have that tab, and then I forget about it, so I have to make a note of that. So we're on track with our annuals, and this is so satisfying because I tell you this folder was this annuals folder is really important to me. Well, actually all my sinking funds are important to me, but I tell you, in June, July, I was hit hard with annual fee, annual fee, annual fee, annual fee. And I'm just like, oh, we got to control this. We got to plan for this. What is going on? So this one has been coming through for me. Birthdays and events we're not doing anything for. Christmas. What are we doing for Christmas? Doing $25 for Christmas. Now Christmas, I had for Christmas, this Christmas fund really did come through for me because I spent every last dime in my Christmas fund. I don't actually think I went over, which was pretty amazing for me because I always go over. So I was starting the year off with $25 going in my Christmas fund, and I think I'm going to make a goal of $1,200 again this year. I think I made a goal of $1,000 last year. Yeah, I think, what was my goal? I don't remember. I had to go look back. I don't remember. All of a sudden I don't remember. But I think I'm going to make a goal of $1,200 this year, and we're going to do that. So travel. We're going to put $70 in. And this is our, oh, look at that, $70. I didn't miss an envelope. I didn't mess up. So we're going to put $70 in our travel. And I still need to travel early part this year, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Well, it's not, okay, I'm not going to say it's not going to happen. It is going to happen. But I'm going to have to get really aggressive with this envelope because I need to go visit family. So that's basically what I want to do. But the problem is that I need to get a hotel room, and I want to stay for a week. And a hotel room for a week is not cheap. So I have to look into how much I can use my points to get a hotel room. The flight's not going to be an issue. I think I can easily afford the flight, and I don't think I'll need a rental car. So it's going to be food, hotel, that are going to be the two big things. But that's what this fund is going to be paying for. Plus, I'm going to really emphasize my points because I've been really focusing on getting points for my purchases throughout the year. So we're going to see how that works. I'll let you know when I finally get to a point where I'm ready to plan this trip, where my points came in versus how much I had to spend in cash. So that'll be interesting looking at. So we have 100, 150, 170, 190, 200, 202, 201, 204. Okay, and is that what my tracker says? What? Oh, I didn't add it. I was like, that's not right. So we're adding, how much do we add in here? 70. 204. 1, 2. Okay. That makes more sense, y'all. Okay. So I'm going to start looking at flights because I think I'm going to really try to go in February. This is very off the cuff, very you didn't plan that much ahead kind of thing, but we're going to try to go in February and stay for a week and work from California, and we're going to see how it goes. So I think that is it. We have stuffed all our envelopes for the new year. I'm excited because we're starting off a new year with fresh intentions, with new sinking fund. Well, not new sinking funds, but we're starting with the clean slate, which I think is great, except for my 100 envelope challenge. But you know, we're working through her. She's gonna get there. My hope is by the end of 2022, I will have, if this is not done, if most of it is done. So any extra monies and whatever I get, I'm gonna put in this $100 envelope challenge because I really want that to to grow and get to where it needs to be. But before that, I have other things I'm going to focus on, and we will talk about those in future videos. I hope the start of your 2022 is going really well. I wish you all an amazing, prosperous, fulfilling year. I hope you do great things. So until the next video, I'll see you soon. Take care. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you guys are going to join me with this no spend January. I know it's a lot, But I'm thinking after Christmas, after you got all them gifts, you spent a lot of money, you probably can use the no spend January. I know I can. So let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments if you're thinking about doing something like that. And what are your rules? Make your own rules and parameters. The intention is to just save money and try not to spend on unnecessary things for 1 month. And let's see if we can actually do that. And yeah, let's see if that's something that we can do. So I hope to see what you guys are planning on for the rest of the year, or at least for the rest of January. And I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.